Good morning, agents. Checking in with all of you, making sure you're doing okay. Just leave some comments and feedback on the video. Today we're going to talk about the 5 things to do during this downturn, during this odd market conditions. I know a lot of you, and myself included, we haven't experienced anything like this, but there's plenty of work to do while we're still waiting and hunkered down. So the first thing I would suggest is check in with your clients, friends, and let them know you're still here to answer any market conditions, what's going on with the mortgage rates, what's going on with real estate. I know that doesn't sound like, hey, that's important to people, but remember, a lot of these people are hunkering down in a home, so their home is the safest place, wondering what's going to happen to the economy, and mortgage rates are important to people. So check in with them, and even if you don't talk about real estate, check in with them to see how they're doing. Let's stay connected with our clients, and this is a great opportunity to do that authentically, where you're making the connection and checking with them. Number 2, work on cleaning house. Of course, some of you guys are in your apartments or your houses. Just know that this is not about cleaning the house, it's about cleaning house in your client folders, email, following up on a to-do list. This is a great opportunity just to make sure the things that you need to run your business are working out. I know that maybe a big looming issue is finances, but I would say focus on things that allow you to grow your business out of this. Clean up the items that you need to clean up, so that way when things do turn around, you're up and running. Number 3, focus on training, getting educated. I think it's really important as agents and as practitioners of this business that we're constantly learning. We should be reading articles, seeing what market trends are, and for some, it's our annual CE credits we need to do. Focus on getting CE credits, focus on getting any training. Maybe you've been thinking about being a broker. This is a great time to start studying. Maybe you've been thinking about adding a certain association to your name or a green identity. I would really focus on training, however it is, free. Either you're reading, either you're watching YouTube videos, either you're listening to podcasts or reading books. So number 3, just focusing on training and education. Number 4, I think this is a great time for all of us to sit down and plan. I know it's so many uncertain things. I know that it's uncertain times, but I would focus on, well, what's the 1-week plan? What's the 30-day plan? What's the 6-month plan? Maybe the plan is in a year, nothing will change and it'll still be the same. It may sound awful, but at this point, all items are on the table. But with proper planning, will come out ahead. Either you're planning how you're going to come out of this, either you're planning on how your education, your training, how you're focused on your clients. So come up with a plan. It doesn't have to be this solid plan where it's going to change your life, but something that will keep you sane and you can follow the guidelines as best as possible. And just remember, the plans can change. It's not about being right with your planning, but it might be a point where you're like, hey, I don't even want to be an agent. That could be part of the plan. This is crazy. Or maybe you're like thinking, I'm going to double down and I'm going to make sure I can do all these things for my clients when I'm out. So number 4, start planning whatever the plan is. And number 5, I would say breathe. Take a breath. Whatever's going out there doesn't have to be in your mind or in your heart. The reality is there's tons of reality to checks, but if you're not healthy, staying safe, stress-free, you're focused on positive thoughts, those are things that are going to keep you going, as well as it's going to create this solid business, it's going to create this solid person. And if you're not healthy, you're not moving forward. So focus on eating healthy, sleeping, take naps, read that book, focus on spending time with family, something that's stress-free, that's gonna enjoy the time that you're spending while we're in this situation. So hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, I'm rolling out other videos to help other agents in this time of need, and I hope this is helpful for you. Mahalo for watching.